really feel like your life was on the line when you was a cop.
Absolutely. I worked in one of the more tougher neighborhoods.
You worked the beat?
I worked the beat in Broward County. And so, working in Broward, there, a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but, there's sections of Broward that are pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
they
so
be kind of
anyway.
gangsta out here in Florida.
Hey, yeah, they have their ways.
There's always that, I always laugh at that Miami-Dade versus Broward kind of
Oh, it's real.
rivalry. I'm
It's
like, what
real,
the hell?
and it's
violent.
It's violent.
It's super violent.
And Palm Beach, you add that Tri-County in there, and it's just, it's all about where you're from, and it's all about,
And as a New Yorker, like just come being like, Broward, like it don't even sound gangster, but they are. They are. What is up? What is good? What is good? It's your girl Octavia Yearwood here, back with another episode of Cooking for the Culture. And I'm here joined with the woman that does what it does. She actually might look familiar because she's been on your TV screens. The butcher goddess herself,
Thank you.
Nicole. How you
Thank
say
you,
your
thank
last
you.
name again?
Layog.
Layog.
Or Layog.
Or Layog.
Yeah,
Okay.
either one.
Layog. I kind of like that. I like Layog. I like the roll Layog.
Or say Lay-O-G.
Leoji. I like that. Can I say what that is?
You could say whatever you want. You make it sound better than I make it sound, so I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
Thank you. I like to play around.
Thanks for having me. I'm very excited.
I am too, because you're about to change my life. One thing I don't know how to do yet is make pasta from scratch. So I've made breads from scratch. Like I made a really good focaccia. I've made
Ooh, you got to like
pizza
press
dough
your
from
fingers
scratch. Yeah, that blurp, blurp, blurp. Yeah, that's
with the
actually
oil.
very satisfying.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
But I've never made pasta from scratch. So tell us what we're about to do before we get into learning more about you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, well, I'm excited to do this with you. I'm also excited for you to just like us to get our hands dirty and get into it, make everything from scratch. But we're gonna do two different types of stuffed ravioli type pastas.
Okay.
One of them's called a cavatelli.
Okay.
And we're gonna show you how to do that. And the other one's called a fagottoni.
A fag-a-toni?
Yeah, I figured it was appropriate for the occasion.
We two gay ass people, just in case y'all didn't
We
know.
just wanted y'all to know that. And so the fagottoni is actually, they're like little purses. And so it's gonna be like little purses of joy. So they're gonna be stuffed with roasted sweet potato puree, and then we're gonna do a brown butter sage sauce to go with that.
And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I tried the puree while we were prepping, and it's good. It tastes so yummy. So I'm super excited.
I gotta bring the fire when I come here because I see what you've done before, and I'm like, oh, I can't just bring some run-of-the-mill pasta dish for you.
Legit, because I'm from New York, and you know what I mean? We talk about you.
Listen, I'm from Jersey, I get it.
Oh, that's right, you are from Jersey.
There's Italians in my family, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, so where we starting?
Okay.
Before we get talking.
Before we get talking, we're gonna start making our pasta dough.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna have you go ahead and grab the double O flour, which is double O stands for the fineness of how it's.
You said fine.
It's fine.
It's all making sense.
And then semolina is going to be a little bit more on the more coarse side. So this one's going to be grinded on a more fine side. So that's what double O stands for.
Oh, okay.
The semolina flour is a durum wheat from Italy, and it's going to have a thicker texture. And so that's what's going to give the pasta the elasticity to withstand boiling in the water, and it's going to give it a little bit more bite.
Okay.
And so I like to combine the two flours together.
Does anybody ever just use, because I see, does you ever just use just this flour for pasta?
So there are people who like to use mainly just semolina on its own, and that's because of the bite and the texture. So there's other cuts of pasta that people will solely use semolina so that it holds up to the sauce and holds up to whatever dish they're making.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got this. All right, let's talk about it. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. So we're gonna start out in the bowl, and then we're gonna make a little platform here for you to rock it out.
Okay.
OG style.
All right, cool.
So go ahead and measure out, let's do 2.5 cups of the double O.
Okay. All right, 2.5 cups.
Actually, we'll do half the batch so that we're not making a ginormous mess. So you could just do 1 cup of, and then a half cup. So 1.5 cups of.
Okay. This is gonna be enough?
Yeah.
Oh, a cup and a half.
Cup and a half.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, got it.
Yeah, we're gonna just make a smaller batch of dough because I have some dough already for you.
Okay, cool.
But,
I love that. See, come prepared, people.
I want to make sure that people at home can see that this doesn't take a huge process and they don't have to waste all that pasta dough, especially if there's just 2 people.
Word. Okay, cool.
Okay, and then you're gonna do half a cup of the semolina.
All right.
So you see the texture, you see how it's coarse.
Well,
so
this
is more fine than that, but that's going to be a coarser texture, and so like I said, that's going to give it more elasticity. It's just a thicker, coarse.
This right here. This is more like I could see. Yeah, you're right. This one is finer. This is more fine than say the semolina, which actually does have a lot more
texture to
it. Yeah, that's real. Okay, cool.
So they actually use semolina flour to make couscous. Have you ever had couscous?
Oh, yeah.
Like the little tiny pastas? Yeah. So
the little beads.
They use semolina flour to make couscous.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna mix that up a little bit.
All right.
And then grab that 1 cup, that measuring cup. We're gonna use that in a second to build a little wall so that you can add your eggs in there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do this.
This is my favorite part when you put it down on here. Okay. How'd you learn how to make pasta? Did you go to cooking school?
For like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And when I say for like 5 minutes, I literally went for like maybe a year and a half. So I think I told you this, but before I was a chef, I was a cop for 10 years.
Right. Oh, yes.
So while I was a law enforcement officer, working road patrol, working midnight shift, I was also going to culinary school during the day. So I was driving back and forth down to Miami, taking classes and working at the same time. So it was pretty intense.
Did I just do this right?
Yeah, you did. I didn't even have to give you instruction. I think she watches a lot of YouTube and a lot of Instagram channels.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'd say. Maybe.
But like also too, I grew up on cooking shows, right? So.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put some here so we don't like get completely sticky on the.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are gonna go ahead and do 3 whole eggs and then 2 egg yolks.
Okay. Okay. 3 whole.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm putting with the egg white.
Yeah, with the egg white.
Oh, I feel like every time I've seen this, it's never with the egg white. It always has just.
So when I started, so how I learned pasta, I worked for this amazing restaurant in Denver, Colorado called DeFranco's. Okay. And we make all of our pastas from scratch there. And this is how I was taught.
Okay, got it.
And so over the years of not working there anymore, I've played with my own measurements recipes, and everything. Yeah, and so this actually works out. So do 1 more whole egg.
So 3 whole eggs?
So 3 whole eggs.
Okay.
Perfect. And then you're gonna do egg yolks. So you'll just drop your egg whites in there so we don't make a mess.
How many egg yolks?
So 2 egg yolks.
Okay. All right. So you were saying how you were a copper.
Yes.
You was 5'0".
I was 5'0".
You was 12.
I was 12. Yeah. When I was 12 years old, I was a police officer.
No.
And now I'm 20.
They call the police 12.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Dang. I was like, oh no.
I got the reference. Thank you. I was just trying to be a smart ass.
How many did you say again? Damn, I'm like not listening.
Wait, what'd you say?
How many egg yolks again?
2.
2. Okay, got it. So anyways, yeah, so you was 12 and then you was like, forget this, I'm making pasta.
Pretty much. I mean, when I was going to culinary school, I fell in love with it and I realized that 1, I had a skill set, and 2, my passion for it was greater than my passion for being a cop. And so...
Yeah, because like, what does even a passion of being a cop even mean?
Well, I mean, like, I grew up here in Broward.
Protect and serve?
Protect and serve. Aye, Captain.
Oh, I don't even need to wash these hands, because I'm about to use these hands in this right here.
I'd still wash them because you don't want your hands to be all wet and stuff. Okay. When I was a police officer, and the reason why I even became a cop was, growing up less fortunate and not having all the resources to have a privileged life. I met a lot of kids like growing up that had it even worse than I did. And I wanted to be somebody's hero. And I had that opportunity, but when I found out I loved cooking a lot more than being a cop and putting my life on the line.
So being a cop was about being a hero.
For me, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that's what a lot of people think or feel or want to be. All right.
So now that you've done that, because you're so amazing and you know how to do things without me even telling you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here.
So you're gonna start. What you're gonna start doing? You're gonna start pulling. You're gonna start pulling your flour in and incorporating it into the egg.
With the fork or with my hands?
You could do either one.
All right. So I'm gonna start with the fork only because I just feel like it's gonna be a little easier. I don't want to get my hands messy as of yet. Yeah. Let me get over here. Okay. So cool. I love that. I love that for you.
And I loved it. I mean, growing up, I watched Law and Order with my mom and New York Undercover.
Oh, that was a joint. Oh, man, we aging ourselves now.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So I've heard that there was this detective show called New York Undercover.
Right.
Back in the day, and and so for me it was all about like, trying to do good and trying to be somebody's way out sort of deal. Okay. And so I realized that I didn't need to put my life on the line anymore for me to make change and for me to make a difference. And
so you really feel like your life was on the line when you was a cop?
Absolutely. I worked in one of the more tougher neighborhoods.
You worked the beat?
I worked the beat in Broward County. And so, working in Broward, there, a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but, there's sections of Broward that are pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, they be kind of gangsta out here in Florida.
Hey, yeah, they have their ways.
There's always that, I always laugh at that Miami-Dade versus Broward kind of
it's real.
rivalry.
It's real, and it's
violent.
It's violent.
It's super violent.
And Palm Beach, you add that Tri-County in there, and it's just, it's all about where you're from, and it's all about,
And as a New Yorker, like, just come being like, Broward, like, it don't even sound gangster. but they are. They are. Okay, cool.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
I love that.
So then I started doing things like this, making pasta and cooking, and realized like I really needed little to no instruction. And
really,
I stopped going to culinary school because I was promoted to a detective. So obviously work took precedence over that. And then after a couple years of being a detective, I realized that I miss cooking too much. And
damn, they really make it seem. Yeah, they make it seem like rolling this pasta is easy. This thing it's intense.
I'm just letting you take
it's
over.
It's all over my fingers. It's
so right now, since you're at a good point, what I'm gonna have you do is try to get any excess off of your fingers. Listen.
Nah, this is crazy.
That's a new definition of sticky fingers. So I'm just gonna.
Right. Dang, I feel like I need help to get it off, like type of joint. Yeah, come and help me.
All right.
Help me, please.
Help you clean your fingers off.
Yeah,
okay.
It's getting real sensual in here. If you want to do this with your babe, I think that
this is one of those ghost moments where it's
like
the ceramic wheel, the pottery wheel.
I'm feeling like Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that.
Does that mean that I'm Demi Moore?
Yes, you could be Demi. You got the short hair and everything.
Perfect.
You got the Demi Moore short hair. Look, see, it got you too now, don't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I got to put my back into it.
So now you got to put your back into it. Have you ever kneaded dough? Obviously, yeah, you have. So go ahead.
You're like, you're doing it right now.
You're doing it right now.
Got it. Yeah, I like to explore. Like I said, I've done pizza dough and stuff like that. So
okay.
So yeah, I just yeah. So now you have your own catering company and all that. What if somebody wanted to I mean, you're a private chef.
Yes.
If somebody wanted to start that business, how would they do that? Like, because how did you get started in becoming a private chef? Because you just went from being a cop to just...
No, I went from being a cop to being a dishwasher and a prep cook. I mean, I started from the bottom, At the time, when I left law enforcement, I moved to Colorado and moved to Denver, literally started working at Whole Foods. I was a butcher.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, you were a butcher at Whole Foods?
Yeah, I was a butcher at Whole Foods. I was the only female in our department. And it was a great learning experience because obviously I'm learning all about all these meats and cuts of beef and all that stuff. And at the same time, I was working at any restaurant that would give me a job. They looked at me and they were like, "You're how old? And you don't mind being a dishwasher?" I was like, "Well, I just started, and so here I am making like $11 an hour." And
from making what, 80K a year? Did you get to 80K?
I did.
Wow.
Making $80,000 a year to making $19,000 a year.
Wow.
And
did you have stuff saved though? Did you save?
Well, yeah, I mean, stuff was saved. My ex and I, we moved out there and had our whole life pretty much like, we prepared ourselves, but life happens, divorce happens. And now here I am starting out as a chef or a cook or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's see where you're at.
Okay, so where am I at right now?
Oh, you're pretty good. So let's just knead it out.
Hold on, I want to knead it out to the. I feel like I've never done a proper knead because I be seeing people do it on Instagram and they be looking all smooth and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how comes my shit don't be looking smooth, bro?
Don't forget they're also on TV.
Huh?
I said they're also on TV.
No, I'm talking about these Instagram chef people. I'm talking about people that really be on Instagram, just cooking on Instagram only. Yeah.
There you go.
So, okay, cool.
So now I think, yeah, you're at a good place. So you see where there's like that little bit of bounce back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That slow bounce back is good?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to do what I've seen them do. They make a nice little circle. Okay,
smack it.
Like that.
You gotta smack it for good luck.
Get a little smack on that thing. Get a little smack. Okay.
Okay, what were you asking me?
Yeah, no, I was asking you how you started your personal chef.
Yeah. So I started off on the bottom, and then about I don't know, maybe a year and a half or 2 years. Look at that.
Wow.
There you go.
And all the areas is doing that. Wow.
You're all set.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Up top. Okay, cool. All right, so now what do I do with this? What do I do with this?
Let's go ahead and wrap it in plastic.
Do I need to put any oil on it?
No.
Okay.
We'll leave it just the way it is. We'll just wrap it in plastic, and then you want it to like sit in the fridge for like an hour.
Okay, cool. All right, so
we'll just take the plastic wrap from that guy.
Okay, so here we have a pasta dough that she has already pre-prepared. Clearly 3 times the size of this, 2 times the size.
2 times, yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna take this out.
There you go.
That's all I need for that one at this point. And why the fridge?
You just want, I mean, honestly, with any dough or anything you make, you kind of want it to come together and solidify on its own, you know?
Okay, got it. All right, so that's in there. Cool. And so, I do have this question for you.
Okay.
Because now that I think about it, because I first learned of you from Big Brother.
Yes.
Why did you go on Big Brother as opposed to a cooking show?
Oh, well, first of all, being in front of a camera is very daunting for me. This does not come as second nature to me. And so I think for me, what it was about was I've been watching Big Brother since like the first season back in like 2000. And so I was a huge fan of the show. And to be quite honest, it's kind of intriguing to think, okay, how can I get like this show, like the game of what Big Brother is and manipulation and lying and trying to pull one over on all these people. It's like, man, I wonder if I could do this, you know? And then obviously the $750,000 at the end, you're like, dang, I might be able to win that money, you know?
Right.
And so it really was just something to do and something for fun.
Like a little challenge.
Like a little challenge.
Yeah.
And I never thought about going and trying to start a career in the TV world with culinary because I don't know, it never registered. It's not anything that I ever wanted to do.
Yeah.
But after being on Big Brother, I was like, man, this actually could be a little bit of fun and who knows, you know, like I'm open to the idea of anything, you know? I mean, how I work now is I work on yachts, I work in $1 million homes, I have very high-end clients.
Right.
And I have a passion for what I do and I love what I do. And so I love entertaining, I love cooking for people, I love sharing my love and my passion and just putting my heart like on a plate. So, you know, but it took a long time to get there. In my mind, it took a long time to get there. Did you get in on your first try?
Because I heard that up here.
No. Oh, on Big Brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. First time applying.
So what's the key? Tell them the key. If they want to get on Big Brother, or me, What do I need to do? What do I need to do? All right, I'm clearly in front of the camera.
Yeah. You just gotta be.
Big brother, what's good?
You have to do that. You need to be.
Okay, I got a Millie Rock. Okay.
You need to be your true. Like, I mean, I know people say this and they think it's like one of the most BS answers because they're just like, oh, that's such a generic answer.
Right.
But you have to be your authentic self. But the key is to have somebody who is with you or somebody who knows you better than you do, like be part of that process of the video. Because you need someone to sit there and coach you through that. Because the first time I ever recorded the video,
right.
I must have said
like dry.
Like 5 times. I was like, my name, hi, I'm a private chef, I'm an ex-cop, like there's a lot of nerves that go into that. How many people are so used to talking to a camera and being able to say like, this is who I am, this is my passion, this is my love, this is what's important to me. And I think a lot of people get intimidated by that.
Right.
And so.
It can be intimidating.
No, it is intimidating. I mean, I've already been vulnerable with you about that.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't the first time that we're sitting here in front of a camera together.
No.
And the first time really, really messed with me.
Right.
And I'm happy that I was able to share that with you, but I think it's because of the vibe between us.
Right.
I felt like I could be honest with you about how I felt being in front of the camera and how it made me feel. And how it made me feel.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of just mental and internal like struggle there. Because when you're on Big Brother, we don't see cameras except for the ones that are like stationary.
Oh, because they have it tucked in all the little.
Well, they've
nooks
got
and crannies.
they're just like in nooks and crannies, but like that's the way the Big Brother house is. Someone's always watching, but you don't know where, when, how. You're mic'd up 24/7, and a lot of people are like, "How did you do it? How could you be on camera all the time?" And it's like, well, when you forget that they're there, you just start.
Something else happens.
Something else happens, and it just. You literally do forget that they're there.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you I almost made it onto the Real World?
What? No. When?
Yeah. I think if I got on that show, it would have. Damn, that stuck to that.
No, it's fine.
Oh, Jesus. Just gotta. Jesus. Oh, okay. All right. You better show that Pasta Who's Boss. Okay. Boop. Okay. So
Sorry.
Yeah, so I actually, and you're right. When I did my first audition tape for the Real World, I made it up to like 1 or 2 stages before actually getting on the show.
Really? Which season did you apply for?
I don't remember. It was mad long ago.
Yeah.
I was like probably like 20.
How did they not pick you?
No,
I'm being serious.
No, but you know why? It's exactly what you're talking about as far as like what happens when the camera's like boom starts to get on you.
Yeah.
Like they opened up. Are we about to cut this?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we should probably do some things.
Right there.
Hand me the pizza, the double O flour. Yeah.
They put the camera like the part where I didn't make it past was when they brought me into a room. Right? Mm-hmm. And then it was like, doof, 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 doof. Camera. And I was like, oh shit. In my head. I didn't say it out loud. I was like, oh shit, okay. And I think they do a lot of psychological work to find out where you are psychologically.
Right.
They really find out.
Because they want to make sure that you're
mentally sound be in this space.
Yeah.
But also, I think they also looking for people that, I don't know, I feel like they just were like, oh, I think I got in front of the camera and they were like, she might freeze. Or like maybe she might not know what to do or whatever the hell the case may be. What you need me to do with this?
So just do what I'm doing. We're basically just prepping the dough to go through the...
This feels so soft. Oh my God. It feels so nice and soft.
Like a pillow.
Wow. So I almost made it on there. I really wish I did.
I really wish you would have
my whole life
too.
would be, honestly, my whole life would be freaking different. Because, that was like the first in the beginning of all the reality shows. And I feel like the people from that, they either still do that or they're like just maybe regular people.
Well, yeah.
Now,
that's the funny thing is, being in this reality world now and and having that platform, I've met some pretty amazing OG people from like Real World Road Rules.
Like who? Johnny Bananas?
So I met Johnny Bananas.
He's probably crazy as hell, ain't
he is crazy as hell and hilarious. But my new buddy, Mark Long.
Oh, I don't remember him.
The blonde Mark from Road Rules 1. and he's been on like
I gotta see him to remember it.
He's been on every challenge pretty much. Yeah. So he's the older Johnny Bananas.
I know him. If I see him, I know him.
He had like the first showmance ever in reality TV, like
who?
on Road
Who was
Rules.
it with?
Kat. She was like a radio personality too in like Atlanta for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So,
wow, this feels so nice.
So do you see how like the flour's like bouncing back?
Yeah.
That's that high gluten content from the semolina flour.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. Should I start rolling this out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Is it gonna be loud?
It is gonna be loud.
All right. It is what it is.
Do you want me to like just
look at this? I'm basically a pasta roller. Okay. Y'all see how thin I done got this thing? Look at that from the side. Ooh wee.
Ooh wee. I mean, you can. I was waiting. I know.
It's just a slappable thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just a slappable thing.
See the rest of it happen. Okay.
But anyway, so that was my first experience with reality TV. I haven't tried it out since, but I feel like I wanna take a stab at it again.
I mean, I think that you have the personality, and that's the other thing is, you know, obviously these networks, they're looking for something specific.
Right.
They're looking for one Octavia. They're looking for one Nicole. They don't want to cast, especially on a Big Brother cast. If they're casting 16 people, we cannot all have the same personality. We all need to be different. We all need to stand out on our own 2 feet.
Yeah.
To like sell the show. And so
right.
That's exactly.
They need to cast as many people that's gonna make this thing pop and be interesting as possible.
Exactly.
You know, Taylor, I was so surprised that she made it as far as she did. She was like on the cross
like
every week.
Every week.
Like
every week.
Like she definitely rose again. Okay?
Every week.
She has risen.
She rose.
She rose.
She rose.
Over and over and
she
over
rose
again.
to the point where she won.
Right.
And, like, I mean,
I don't even know.
Let's just be real.
Like, I was shocked.
You gotta give credit where credit's due. I mean, anybody who can survive in that game from the bottom like that.
Yeah, it was down in the bottom too.
It was
so. I was
listen,
like, wow,
it was crazy.
That girl made it work. I don't even know. It was almost like an underestimating too. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like it was also like this non-threatening aspect because she seemed unthreatening because she was being
leave that because we're gonna start using the space in a minute, so we'll leave all the flour. It's
we'll leave the flour. Okay. All right.
But no, sorry. Finish what you were saying. I didn't.
No. That was it. I was just like, it was just really interesting to watch that. Like sometimes I wonder about it because I've watched Survivor. I'm like, nah, Survivor. I don't think I could survive because it's like all the elements.
Oh, I would love to go on Survivor. Like I would love it. I'm a new fan of Survivor too. Like I would do Survivor in a heartbeat.
Survivor's like the only one out of all of them that I've watched like for a lot of like I've watched like damn near
for a lot of years,
seasons, like almost every season, yeah. Why would you want to go on Survivor, dude?
Because like the challenges alone, for me, I'm just so competitive. Like the challenges alone, I would love it, absolutely love it. But I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Dude,
I think I would have to.
You will be eating coconuts and freaking rice every day.
It's like a Survivor diet.
And then you're gonna be freaking.
Listen, I was on slop for 7 days in the Big Brother house.
It's nothing like 36. Come on.
No,
39.
You're correct. It's not. But man,
the slop is bad.
No, the slop it's just oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it ain't.
But you can't eat anything other than oatmeal and protein shakes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I lost 10 pounds.
Oh, you did?
I lost 10 pounds that week. And then in total, from like the stress and the anxiety from the show, I lost 32 pounds.
I'm about to get on the reality shows for the health benefits at this point. Okay? Help me get rid of the midsection. Okay? I'm down with that. All right, let's put this on. Let's see how loud it is. Let's see how loud. Okay, I wouldn't say it's that bad.
Is that loud?
Yeah. Yeah, bang through it. Okay.
So I could have pre-made this, but it wouldn't have.
No, it's fine.
It wouldn't have held over.
Wow. Come on over.
Flour that while it's coming out.
Flour it?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine you doing this for like hundreds of people.
Literally, so, I mean, I know it's loud, but 150 portions every morning when I worked at DeFranco's.
Wow.
All right, we're gonna do one more time. Can you grab that kitchen towel?
And do what?
And we're gonna just fold this over each other like this. And we're gonna put the towel over it to keep it moist.
Okay.
So it doesn't dry out. You can leave it over there by you. Look at, you did such a good job.
Thank you.
Mine's all like thick
I know, all thick and stuff. Let me
yeah,
do that while you. You know whose page I found randomly? Ruthie's page.
Oh, that's hilarious. I was talking to Mark about her.
Oh, really?
And talk about like, she started on the show when she was young, being like one of the first like lesbian, bisexual women in reality TV. Yo, he said that she's like a different person.
I imagine that. She got very butch, first of all.
Yeah.
She got extremely butch.
Because she was so feminine when she was on that show.
Yeah. And I wonder if she's done with alcohol, because we also watched her have like an alcohol
Oh my
issue.
God, I remember that.
Yeah.
She was like straight up alcoholic.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, ready? All right, we're gonna go one more time. Oh yeah. This one you can put under the towel.
Okay.
I actually think we're good. We don't need to, but what we'll do is I'll roll that one out so that even if you could take that home and you can make pasta at home.
I was just about to say. Yeah.
All right, so put that under the towel.
Yep.
Oh, it won't even like go through one because you already flattened it out.
Let's go. Pasta hands. I got this. Wow.
Because don't forget, we're gonna be folding it.
Huh?
We're gonna be folding it. Remember what happened to us with the cavatappi that we made?
Yeah.
How it got thick in the water?
Yeah.
It was just because it was just too thick. All right.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Did y'all peep this magic?
Hey.
Whoa. What is this, like 7 feet long or something?
Holla.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so.
Okay, sorry.
So
imagine me doing 10 pounds of dough balls every morning.
10 pounds?
10 pounds of dough balls every morning.
How big was this dough ball?
That's
Was that a pound?
maybe a pound.
Damn.
So 10 of those every morning.
It kind of seems therapeutic though. I'm not even.
It was, and so I'd be the only one in DeFranco. So the Italian restaurant is still open. It's in Denver, Colorado. It's called DeFranco's. So the restaurant would be closed, and I'd be the only person in there making pasta, and it was just the most therapeutic thing ever.
That seems it.
All right, let's make sure this is hot. Now we're gonna turn that on.
So, I mean, it's been a minute since Big Brother.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like anytime you're on TV like that, access just becomes vast.
Yeah.
I heard you're single.
I am very single.
What's happening? Why is this happening? How is this happening?
Before I went on Big Brother, I was on the apps, I was on Tinder, I was on Bumble, and that was already a disaster. And then you add like some sort of like, I hate the word fame, but you add celebrity fame status. There's no way. I'm never going on an app ever again.
Yeah.
And so dating has been a little bit strained. I I recently went on a date, a few of them, and
come on, few.
with the same person, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was misleading.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Hey, but I have a date tomorrow, so it's like, you know.
Okay.
See what happens. So dating has just been like a little strained, and you know, it's hard. It's hard out there, Octavia.
Okay, so
Listen.
let's start stuffing this pasta and talk about what your type is, because I'm curious.
Okay.
I'm curious about what your type is.
I'm curious about what my type is too. We're gonna save that one.
Okay, save this one.
Yeah. So then just take this guy, roll it out here.
Okay.
We're gonna like spread it out then. And we're gonna make the fagatonis first.
Come on, get these fags out here.
Get these
fags out here, these fagatonis.
These little fagatonis. Okay.
Should we do it like diagonal? Oh, okay, you're gonna cut it.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it.
Okay, because I'm like, damn, we might have put it across diagonally or something.
I mean, could. We're just gonna split the work and go to town.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. So you're gonna do fagatonis. So.
Okay.
I need you to just go ahead and we kind of want to square them off, but that's okay. About that size.
Okay.
And then just cut those all into that. And I'm gonna make the ring molds for the capelletti.
Okay. All right.
And you know, we'll do both so that you can get a feel of both of them.
Sounds good. So what's your type?
What's
Name
my type?
all the characteristics.
All the characteristics?
All the characteristics.
Okay. So my friends hate me because they say I don't have a type. And I have dated women on every shade of the rainbow, down and back twice.
Not
Masculine,
down and back,
feminine. Masculine, feminine, butch.
Oh, really?
STEM.
Okay. I mean,
Studs.
I'm part of the STEM game. I'm a STEM.
You're a STEM
I'm a
game.
STEM game.
But I think what it comes down to for me is I just, you know, I want to know that like every time I look at you, it's like I'm falling in love with you all over again.
That's a tall order.
It is a tall order. I think it's
Why
because
does it have to be like that though?
I don't know.
Is there room for just like? Am I doing this one too?
Yeah.
Is there room for like just like I don't know like? Is that really allowing them to be them and you to appreciate? I don't know. I'm just curious because
I'm just a lover of love, I think, and I just, you know, I'm divorced. I was married, and I know that, you know, it's possible to have that fairy tale and have that, you know, love at first sight sort of thing. I am trying to approach it differently now. It's just different, you know. I'm just treating every situation as whatever the situation is.
You know what? You just go on Love is Blind. Yo, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Dude, Love is Blind need to do something for the gays, man.
They don't do anything for the gays.
Like nothing. I'm like, yo, Love is Blind. You don't think there's mad lesbians out here that can't find nobody?
What was that? Did you see that one show? Did you see that one reality show on Netflix where they put you on a date with like 3 or 4 different people, but you like go to the same place, the same restaurant, it's the same atmosphere, and at the end of the show, you pick who you want to go on a second date with?
I don't think so.
I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to fact check me on, you know.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I feel like Love is Blind needs to really...
Love is Blind needs to step up their game.
Get their shit together.
Yeah.
Love is Blind, get it together!
Did this happen to you earlier?
What? No. But, I mean, are you really cooking in the kitchen if something don't boil over?
Truth.
Just saying.
I like how, you know, us even trying to make stuff boil.
Look at this, yo. This is beautiful.
All right, so line those guys up.
Oh, okay. How you want me to line them up?
Just line them up, like, in front of you so we can just, like, start.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Come behind you, grab it.
All right. Let's get it popping. This is definitely a great date night dinner to do. Like, you should really get your boo together and get some wine and get these ingredients and really, like, make a meal together in a really beautiful way. I want this for y'all. I love this for y'all.
Hand me one of the sweet potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not even open yet.
I gotta cut it. Make sure we don't have any accidents. You're wearing all white today.
I am wearing all white. This is
sneak
a
in
real
front of
risky life I'm living here.
Actually, in that drawer, there's scissors.
Okay.
Boop.
Hey, there you go. Hey, scissors.
Okay. So, you're gonna start with the fagatonis. And basically, oh, I guess, well, yeah. You're gonna come right here in the middle.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And then just take the egg.
This is beautiful.
And you just come around here.
About to show them this up close real quick. Because this is nice.
I like how you got to wash your hands and I didn't wash my hands.
Okay, so we're getting that egg white.
So then you're gonna come and I like to just put it in the palm of my hand and start working up. Basically like
a wonton.
Like a
wonton.
wonton.
Like a wonton.
Yeah. And then just singe it so that it sticks. So that when we drop it in the water, it stays together.
Wow.
But just be very delicate because the pasta's thin.
Okay, look at that.
So those are your purses.
Look at these beautiful little purses. Purses of pasta. Did I make these squares too big? Should I make them a little bit smaller?
Well, then those got, but then the bottom will end up being a lot smaller.
I can't lick my hands.
I mean,
I want to.
Could.
You said what? Oh, but then the bottom will be small is what you're saying? So it's
Yeah.
good sizes.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
All right, cool.
Do you want me to show you how to do one of these guys too?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay, it's just...
I'll just do this first. Hold on.
Just dropping out like that.
Just dropping out like
Damn,
that.
hold on, got to get the back. Shit. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go just a little bit. I'll tell you when to stop. There you go. That's perfect. And then this guy, we're going to seal like this. Oh yeah, that was just a little too much. Seal like that, and then we're gonna come around.
This is a wonton too.
And do
These are all wontons.
So it's like a little cap.
Wow, that's so pretty. Okay, hold on, I gotta be careful with this here. Wow, look at that. OMG.
Cavatelli?
Fagatoni. Oh, me.
We were right. No, it's Fagatoni.
It's Fagatoni?
It's Fagatoni.
Okay, Fagatoni. Damn. Damn.
So you're in charge of the Fagatonis.
Okay.
And I'll be in charge of.
This is so much fun.
And if you want to switch it up, you let me know and we can switch.
Okay, cool. Because I definitely am gonna want to try. Bang, bang, bang. And you got to work this pasta because it's actually getting dry a little bit.
Yeah, that's why we got to keep it under the thing. Well, plus we're talking and.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think anybody will be offended.
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Okay. We did this. And then they pulled it up. Shit. Damn, I forgot. Lord. Okay. Come on, purse. Oh, Jesus.
We got plenty of pasta dough.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
We're just making a mess all around.
Damn, this is actually, I mean, all right. How did I do?
I think it looks fantastic. I'm very proud of you.
Are you that teacher that's like, everybody did such a good job?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So this shit is probably trash, but whatever. We're going to eat it. There goes mine. There goes the chef's. And honestly, you know what?
I think it looks fantastic.
They actually do kind of look like twinsies.
All
now,
right.
this right here is going to be the one that's going to take me out.
You want to swap and you want to try?
No. I'm going to master this. This is the purse over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to master the purse first. And then I'm going to get on over to that. I think I just forget with the purse, like how it's supposed to be done, but man, okay, so you don't have no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that you like.
Yeah. I want somebody who obviously is just like bad bitch energy. Like I want to be with someone who's confident, someone who's comfortable in their own skin, not afraid to speak up. I definitely want somebody who can outshine me.
That's a rare thing for somebody to say.
And I say that in the sense of like outshine me in a way that we can go toe to toe and we can both stand on our own 2 feet in a room. You know what I mean? Like for me, I would love to bring somebody with me to a party, to my family's house, and I don't need to check on them. I can look at them from across the room and be like,
yeah, that's
good.
actually really important to me too.
And so that's, stuff like that is what for me makes who I want to be with important. And then obviously trust, love, and honesty and loyalty. And
do you think you have patience when you're dating?
No.
Yeah, I figured so.
And I learned
like these
that
purses
about myself.
look real thick.
They do look.
Are
really
they supposed
thick.
to be thick?
No, we probably should have gone a little bit thinner on the pasta dough, honestly.
Thinner on the pasta dough? I feel like the pasta dough is super thin. I feel like maybe smaller.
Yeah, we could have gone a little bit. There you go.
This is crazy.
Let me see.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm hoping that it closes because I feel like I don't want it to open in the water, you know?
Yeah, so the good thing is right now as it's sitting,
it's setting.
It's setting.
Okay.
Let me see this really quick.
Okay, so we'll do the corners first.
Yeah.
Shorter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah! Tweet! Tweet! Here! Okay. It's done. That's a thick one, thick.
Oh, I shouldn't have worn black. I had an apron and I did not put it on.
You did not put your apron on.
I put it in the drawer because I was like, oh, I'll see it. And no. Okay.
Not quite.
I feel like when here's the thing is I think if somebody had patience with me, I'd probably have patience with them. And
What the heck does that mean?
No, I know this sounds so silly, but a lot of the time when I meet women who are not used to my business and used to me traveling and used to me always being on the go, that's where I need somebody's patience to understand that like my career and my job is very important to me. It's what I love to do. And I really just want somebody who can support me and support what I'm doing, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bum!
Oh, look at you, purse. Faggotoni.
Come on now.
Just start calling you a faggotoni.
Okay. It's okay. Fine. Yeah, I feel like one of the keys to kind of sort of building a relationship, I think the biggest key is communication. The next key is patience and acceptance. I think understanding is cool, but sometimes people get caught up in the semantics of understanding, and then it just causes confusion. And if you just accept a thing for what it is, then you're then able to be like more chill about it all.
Right.
You know? And that's I think is super important. So yeah. But like you were married for how long?
We were together in total for about 6.5 years.
Okay. And for you, what was the part that just made it be like, we're good here. Let's just
apart.
Just keep it moving. It was just simply that.
I mean, you know.
How does one grow apart? Tell me about that, because I think that's something that I think also too. Does there need to be intention about not growing apart, or is growing apart is it possibly inevitable in someone's story?
I think sometimes it's inevitable in someone's story because think about it. We moved from Florida to Colorado. I had a huge career change. My ex-wife was exposed to a larger gay community out there, and I think that she started flourishing as being social, and she was being introduced to more people. And honestly, I feel like because of me going into a new career, I wasn't able to go through that journey with her, and she wasn't able to go through my journey with me.
What do you mean?
Like me having a new career and working all the time. I was working like 3 kitchen jobs. I mean, I was, again, making like no money. And so for me, I was like always working. We never had time. We never had time during that transition of leaving one place to another. And we basically grew apart. We were growing, but we were growing separately.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is why I'm asking whether or not it's inevitable or if it's something that happens. And I think that what you just expressed to me sounds like not inevitability. It sounds like a little bit of a lack of intention on the relationship.
Well, you know, we've been going to therapy and all that stuff. I mean, to
talk
about it.
Too small.
Oh, that's all right.
Fail.
Without going into like,
Fail.
you know, detail, you know, we went through therapy and all that stuff. And so it was just time. She saw the end sooner than I did. And she asked for the divorce. And here we are 7 years later. And I'm glad that she asked for that divorce.
Yeah.
Because I've never been so happy in my life. And I've never been in the place that I am ever before. And that's with nourishing my relationships with my family members, nourishing my relationship with my, you know, with my sister, and my sister's also gay, so her and her wife and their kids.
Nice gay family.
Yeah, we just a nice gay family.
It's all the gays together.
All the gays
together in the same.
Pretty much. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm obsessed with figuring out how to have a long-lasting, prosperous, abundant relationship.
I would love that. Can you let me know when you find that?
Damn. Man down.
Oh man.
Man down. Ooh. It's because the back of this thing here is all right. So I gotta look at you do this again because you're doing this, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh, I know. Half moon and then...
Half moon. And then you're going to bring it around...
The back. Bend that back. Okay, got it.
What's going on here? All right, well, that's a throwaway.
What happened? It popped out?
It popped out.
Low. Got it. So what's next for you? Where you at now with it? You having a good time? You know, living this pseudo celebrity life, if we would call it that, right?
Yeah, we could say that. I mean,
because I know you don't like to say famous or whatever like that, so I'm trying to work within your
vocabulary,
parameters of language. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's still a transition. I'm still learning. I'm still at a place where I'm going with the flow. Oh, look at you.
Yo, stop playing with me. Period. Don't play with your girl. She's skilled and talented.
Proud of you.
Thank you, boo.
We don't want to get any more sweet potato on you.
Right.
So how it stands now is, you know, obviously I'm dating and would love to meet my person, and I'm just still learning about myself as well. So that's been a journey in itself. But with the Big Brother status and that platform, a lot of charity stuff. And so I've been getting a lot more involved.
Are you getting paid to do the charity stuff? Is it actually monetarily benefiting you?
No, the great part about that is that I work for a client full time, and so I'm able to give my time, and I'm able to donate my time and be able to give back because I'm in a position where I'm not struggling.
Right.
And so I have a charity basketball game to play at in Pittsburgh. And that's gonna.
You play ball?
Yeah.
You know how to play?
I played ball in high school. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can throw down.
Okay.
So I'm playing in a charity basketball game in Pittsburgh with other reality TV stars, and it's for a Latin nonprofit scholarship program called La Promesa, and they basically provide scholarships for kids in the Latin community who are basically trying to go to college.
Yeah.
And don't have the means or the funds to be able to do that on their own. And then the other nonprofit that I'm super passionate about that I've been working with is Voices of Broward. And they're the nonprofit that works directly with the Guardian ad litem. Okay. And they basically are the state entity that handles all the kids who are in foster care.
Got it.
And so I'm working closely with the people at Voices of Broward, and we're going to start putting together like field days, so sporting events for these kids who are still in foster care. And a lot of them, you know, they're getting aged out, and so basically they're in the system. Oh, okay. They're in the system still, and they haven't been adopted.
Right.
So
I was in foster care.
Okay.
I actually signed myself out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when I think I was like 18, 19.
Okay.
Something like that.
How long?
How long what?
You were in foster care your whole life?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much my whole entire vida loca.
Wow.
Okay, so what are we doing next here?
Okay, so now we're just gonna boil up some pasta and make some brown butter sage sauce.
Okay. And this is so good. So you roasted these sweet potatoes.
Yeah, so what I did was I roasted them in the oven, cut them in half, and just sprinkled them with salt, pepper, some garlic salt, and roasted them upside down with olive oil. And then I put them in the oven at 375 for like an hour and a half, and they just got all soft and there you go.
Oh my God. This is, you want to take one home yourself? Because I already have the pasta that's in there.
No, you're good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
This could be a whole project for the two of you.
See this, y'all? This is what we like. We're going to move this stuff out the way, and then we're going to be right back to start to boil this pasta up and get the sage sauce going. So we'll see y'all back in a second. Listen to some music off my new album. And the new one's coming soon, actually. This tooth tape off my shirt. We'll be right back. All right, we are back right now, and I hope you like that tune. Streaming on all platforms, by the way, likes and interludes. All right, so we back. We got our pastas. We lit. It's on a plate, ready to drop them in the water. How long we gonna boil this for, Nicole?
So they're probably gonna take about no more than like 2 minutes because it's fresh pasta.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
So then that means we're gonna start working on the sauce first then.
Yeah. So we're gonna start the sauce right now.
Okay.
Basically, we're just going to brown some butter up, and all that means is we just drop the butter in the pan.
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. You
There?
good. We're gonna drop this butter in the pan.
Okay, so we're gonna drop the butter in the pan. Very easy like that.
Ooh, that's cooking up. That's cooking up.
So you want to make sure your pan is really hot because it's going to start that browning process.
Yes. And I love brown butter. It's like nutty. That's the best thing for me. It's nutty, it's savory. This is obviously salted butter, right?
Yes, this is salted butter.
Yeah.
So while that's working, we're going to add in some sage.
Okay, simple enough.
And honestly, that's it. 2 ingredients. You just have to be ready to just allow that that butter, that browning and that process to happen.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. You can smell the browning happening. I don't know why people don't mix brown butter with seafood more. I love when I'm at home and I make like crab legs or something like that. I love to make brown butter.
Dip it in.
And just, sop it up, baby.
Sop it up.
Oh man. Okay, so this water is nice enough. It's looking like it's getting a little bit
so it doesn't even need to be
a rolling
in full
boil.
rolling.
Right.
So we're going to turn that down just a little bit.
Okay.
And we can go ahead and start dropping your fagatonis.
Okay. Okay, so I just pick it up and drop.
Yep, just pick them up and drop them.
All right.
There you go. You could drop them closer to the water so you don't feel like you're going to splash.
Oh, I'm having a little bit of fun with this.
There you go.
Oh, the sage.
Yeah.
The sage is coming through. Oh, I generally don't like sage. I'm not even going to hold you. I honestly don't usually like sage in food.
So I like to do a little brush of the bottom of the pan so that the pasta doesn't stick.
Okay.
And then once these guys are floating to the top, your pasta's going to be done.
Okay. All right. So we're waiting for that to happen.
So we'll just wait for that to happen. While that's happening, let's bring these guys over here.
Yeah, we're going to get our plating on.
All right, so what I love to do is when the pasta's done, I love to just take the peeler and shave some Parmesan.
What do you think about the whole
top.
hot plate, hot food thing?
If you're in a restaurant and you're working in a restaurant, absolutely. But if you're at home, the reason why they heat plates is so that your food doesn't come to that room temperature and get cold.
Oh, so it doesn't drop too quick.
Correct. But if you're at home, it's just the two of you. You don't need to heat your plate.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really know who has time for that when you're at home. So, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Look at those guys working.
They're
Look at those little purses.
They're working.
Look at them. They're dancing.
They're doing a little dance in there.
They're dancing in there.
They're doing a little dance in there.
We're going to let that brown again a little more.
So what are you looking forward to coming up next for you? You're doing your chef thing. What's coming up next? Well, I mean, hopefully we'll see you on another show soon, but...
I mean, I'm open to it, you know. I definitely would love to end up on another show, something a little bit more competitive based. I realize
so
that
you're a competitive type of person.
I'm a more competitive person, especially when it comes to like physical challenges and stuff like that. So, you know, it would be a nice little dream come true if I ended up on the challenge, but I don't foresee it happening in the near future.
Why?
Well, I'm just saying like right now.
Why you don't see it?
Because they've already casted for the next season.
Okay.
So that.
But the near future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Putting it out there.
But for next time, MTV, come on, hook a girl up. Like, I want to be on the challenge.
Holla at your girl.
I'm no Ruthie, but, you know.
I'm done. So let's do a this or that.
Okay.
Let's see. Vodka or tequila?
Ooh, tequila. Reposado, to be exact.
Mezcal or reposado?
Mezcal.
Ugh. Oh, God. Hate mezcal.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so stank.
Do you like anything smoked?
Nah, not even Gouda.
Okay.
I don't even mess with Gouda smoke.
There you go. Well, that's a valid.
Long walks on the beach or long talks on the phone?
Ooh, long walks on the beach. I said if I ever came back to Florida, I'd have to live close to the ocean. And since I've been back, I live 7 minutes away from the water.
Best date night story?
Ooh, like, oh, you know, like romantic, like.
I said date night, child.
Oh, date night. Well, sorry, it's been a while. It's been a really long time.
But that's why I said best date night story, because I feel like if it's the best, like it's gonna stay in your mind.
Oh,
you know? Like it's a good. Like I remember mine.
Yeah, no, I do remember. I just wish that like things could have progressed in a more substantial way with that one, but it was perfect for me. So we decided we were gonna go to Art Basel, and we almost. We're almost there. Went to Art Basel, went to some galleries, looked at some art, connected on that level. We ended up going to one of the restaurants in Yearwood, had an amazing meal. At one point, we just like started like staring at each other and like, you know, a little shoulder touch, a little elbow touch, a little, you know.
Okay, well, poke of the weenus. What
poke
the hell?
of the ween. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Okay, so y'all did a little bit of that, and then what happened?
And then, you know, stars just started aligning and some fireworks started happening, and you know.
From the elbow to the lips.
Yeah, and then.
Fell down. That's an interesting. I swear, gay women, ours should be so.
And then we got married. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you said it didn't progress, so.
No, it didn't progress. Yeah. No.
So that was the best. That was your best date night story you remember. I remember one of my
best date night story. More recently.
I didn't ask for more recent. I just asked for
the
best one in general ever in life. So mine was
I don't think I have one best ever in life.
Okay, I do. So,
maybe that's why I'm still single, because I haven't had the best date ever in life yet.
I'm not with the person that I had the best date night with, so.
Okay.
Yeah. We did actually get together after that, but. So anyways, my best date night story was, so I had just moved into this apartment, right? I had nothing in that apartment, okay? When I say nothing, I mean I had a freaking blow-up mattress on the like my bed wasn't even put together. Like the bed frame wasn't even, it wasn't even put together yet, right? So I had pillows on the floor, and I had made this match with this person on Tinder, right? And she was really, really nice, and she was very much engaged in life, you know? And so we had this date planned. But I had just moved in, my funds was low, and then I was actually planning on doing a picnic with us. I was gonna make something and make it something that I like, but it started to rain that day.
Okay.
And if it's raining now, it's like now I might have to take you to a restaurant, and I'm not finna do all that. I'm not finna take you to the that wasn't where I was at that time in my mind of what I wanted to do for this person, right? I didn't know her, and I'm just like, I can do a little picnic. It could be at a little park underneath a tree. It'll be cute. You know, we get it. So we like shit like that, right? And then, so it was raining, and I was like, damn. I was like, all right, well, she can pull up over here if she wants to hang out. If she wants to hang out, she can pull up at my crib. And so I texted her. I was like, hey, bad weather's out. I was going to do a picnic, but, you know, if you want, you can come over. And then she was like, and I was like, and you can pick yourself something to eat. I've already eaten type of thing. Like, it was like my friends was like, what? You said what? But I'm like, just being honest. Like, that's what it was for me. This girl showed up with a Whole Foods bag of food for like cheese and fruits.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I think it was like not fig. It was like a brie and, I think it was like a brie and fig something or the other that Whole Foods used to have. I don't even think they have it anymore.
Okay. I'm going to drop this pasta in the sauce.
Drop the pasta in the sauce. We ready for that.
Yeah, we ready for that.
We ready for that. So that happens, and I'm like, and she bring me flowers. She brought me sage for the spot.
What?
Yeah.
I need her to direct all of my dates so that I can have my most memorable date.
So that's not even the most memorable part. The most memorable part is, so we're sitting there, we're talking, we're listening to music, we're eating all the stuff that she brought in and la 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 la. And then all of a sudden I'm like, do you want to meditate? Okay, again, woo-woo ass lesbian shit. I'm like, do you want to meditate? She's like, yeah. So we're meditating in front of each other. Our first kiss was us gravitating to each other with our eyes closed while meditating. And then our lips just landed on each other's. Hey, listen, I don't write the story, magical. Man. It was, right.
That's magical and puts my story of going to Art Basel to shame.
It's okay. It's all right. What's good for the goose ain't always good for the gander.
Hey, you know? Listen. Sometimes, you know.
It is what it is.
Hey, I'm. How long? Okay, so how long did that love affair last?
8 months.
8 months. That's it.
That was it, and she broke me, child.
Oh, how old were you?
I don't remember. But she broke me, child. I was heartbroken.
Or how long ago was this?
I was 2018, 17.
Oh, dang.
She broke me, and I was for the streets for the next 3 years, okay?
No.
I was in the streets, yeah. I wasn't about to fall in love with nobody ever again. I intentionally didn't do that. My problem was, like you, I'm hopeless romantic. And so, like, when you're hopeless romantic, you get your feelings hurt. Because your feelings is always getting involved. So I had to stop I had to learn how to, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Wow. That looks freaking fantastical. Wow. Should I drop this?
Yes, please. Thank you.
These are a little bit harder to drop. They're so tender.
Yeah, that's why we put the semolina underneath to prevent it from sticking.
Yeah. All right, keep that on.
Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit more sauce. Can you hand me that butter next to you, please?
Oh yeah, butter.
Thank you.
Butter. Okay, so I move that around so it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Perfect.
I'm literally salivating. Wow. OMG. OMG. You know what I'm curious about? Let me ask you, I got a question for you too. Do you think that people actually burn food so they don't have to cook?
Whoa.
Like when dating.
That's fucked up.
Dude, it's happened so many times.
It's happened to me, man.
Lying
ass shit.
I mean,
who would do that? Well, you said it's happened to you?
Yes. Like 2 women that I dated definitely were like just burning food and being like, oh, see, you make me nervous. Like, now I can't cook because you're so good at it. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I'm wondering if this is really a thing. And then I also talked to some chick and she was like, yeah, I burnt the popcorn so he thought I didn't know how to cook.
No.
Yo, they be scheming, bro.
See, that to me is just
skinny, man.
Like my way of like, I know people talk about like love languages and, you know, I know it's an act of service, but I think that cooking is its own love language.
It 100% is. It's definitely mine. It's definitely mine. Oh, those little ones are coming up quicker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like trying everything in my power to not just drop one of these purses in my mouth.
I mean, why not?
Okay, good. That's all you need to stay right there. Oh my God. Oh, brown butter. Waste not. Want not.
Do we need to do a... Home run.
That's good.
Yeah?
Did we salt the water?
It was still the water from the last one.
Or we added water?
We did add water.
That's the only thing.
Okay. Well,
However,
then there you go. People, don't forget to salt your water.
Don't forget to salt your water. You must salt your water. Like that over the top. If you actually had a bite, that's hot as hell. I burnt this shit.
Did you just spit it? I told you to spit it out.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna do that. No. Can't waste all that.
Good job.
That was fantastic. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
Wow.
I did it for the culture.
If you would have, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's see this. Oh, it's coming up to the top.
This is what happens when you raise a Puerto Rican Filipino girl in a household with an Italian uncle. That's what happens. That's what you get.
You get cooking. You get cooking. How can people book you? Can they even afford you? You said you work
People
full-time.
can afford me. I do work full time. So I work for a client full time. Ideally, my Monday through Friday is cooking lunch and dinner for a private family and traveling with my client on his yacht. And so in May, I'll be in the Bahamas. July, I'll be in Bermuda. And in August, I'll be in Dominican Republic.
Damn, Gina.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
You outside. Oh my God.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Octavia.
Damn! You trying to take me out just now.
I'm sorry.
And I got the white on. Oh my God, y'all smell that brown butter? Oh, I know y'all can't. But the people in the house can. It smells freaking fantastic. And I need more of that butter sauce to just drizzle all over.
Coming in hot.
Hey. Oh my word.
There you go.
Whoa. And look at that. Fagatelli and Caparelli. Capoletti. Here we go. I knew it was some kind of cap. Okay. Look at this, y'all. Look at the beauty. That brown butter sage sauce on there. But y'all make sure y'all follow my girl, Nicole. The Butcher Goddess.
The Butcher Goddess on Instagram.
Is there a number behind
There
it?
is. There's an 11 there.
Yeah.
You know, I like to talk some good. I love manifestation.
I knew it was gonna be some cool
But
shit.
it's really not though. It's number 11 has been my number since I played basketball in middle school, and so it has followed me throughout my entire childhood and adulthood, and it's for good luck.
Okay, I feel that. Like, share, comment, follow Nicole, get to know her more. Thank you for watching Cooking for the Culture. It's your girl, Octavia Yearwood, your hostess with the mostest. We have
got to remember where I came from.